Welcome into the WBC arena. Time to see these two get it on. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall. Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of this fine sport. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. Hiding out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that packed. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Let's go.
We're hoping for an all-est. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter punch. Nice job getting that punch through. Sometimes when you're fighting counter fighters, the rounds can get a little boring. You make the first move because you know it's where they thrive. One is coming
Todd,
right back at you.
I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to make them react from that. Then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punches, they're watching you every move.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are
the jab, it doesn't
wrong.
score.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
It all comes down
Sometimes
to
I've been
what
in with
you
fighters
can
that
do
don't
on
know
the
what to do,
inside.
don't have to break it down. Then you get a little dirty.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That one lands. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Catching him up again. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
There's a lot of weight there to give away, and if you're giving away that weight, you've got to use it to the maximum because you've got to be smart. Every shot hurts. It's not about skill, it's more about power.
Punch scores. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Nice counter shot. That right hook won't score. A wise veteran move there to clinch.
Sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashed.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
At some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. Finally waking up from that nap.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady.
Smart move there to buy some time.
Tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
Well done with that counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. We're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. This could be the end. Keeping those gloves up, the guard. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hand.
Wise move to hold on here, but you can't do that too often.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Smart move to clinch there, but the referee's only going to let you do that so often.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful, because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
How many more times is the referee going to let these fighters clinch each other without taking a point?
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. They exchange punches. And his offense gets stifled there by a clinch.
You've got to save that in the back, because if you're ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step up again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those clinches, do it on the blind side of the referee, then let go.
Punch scores. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
That punch lands. How about that time counter shot? Knockdown punch we knew was coming. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
So he's back on his feet, but the judges aren't going to give him this round for sure.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more, try some stick and move. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. The Brown Bomber in some... He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and...
Better be careful. The referee may take a point if he keeps clinching.
Yeah, you've got to clinch. But the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
Hey, those punches add up. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Smart move there. When you're in trouble, just hold on.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Johnny, I thought they were supposed to hit each other, not hold each other.
Sometimes you got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight till your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Well done with that counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
At some point, the corner has to say you're done. And a wise move there to clinch.
What you've got to do is you're doing it to get an advantage. The comparison is probably football. Ballers will pretend to hit and roll around 6-7 times just to get the advantage of the referee, so he tells them off. In fight game, I've got to get you to the point where you're complaining, you're getting frustrated, you try and book me, you try and bite me, you try and...
Stumbling around in potholes, in serious... Everyone getting tired of seeing these two fighters hold and clinch.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Beautiful counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Well, Johnny, has anything so much for defensive abilities. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Will the referee step in? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Always looking for that, and a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is it.
And there's the bell to start the round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready.
And he'll hug him again, but you can't blame him, can you?
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork, that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Just missed with that jab. Wise move here to try and slow the momentum down here by grabbing on.
Sometimes you got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight till your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so...
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the...
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Good counter punch. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the... They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. And wisely here, they're going to clinch and hold on to stop this offensive onslaught.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But it's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher.
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Good job trying to back out of trouble. Hold that thought! Let me jump in for just a second. Why weren't they more cautious? And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back to Nick.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And a good decision here to clinch.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Beautiful counter shot. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Back and forth they go.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy. Skill for skill, tap for tap.
So once again they'll clinch, and one of these fighters is stumbling around on Bambi legs. You thought it couldn't get any worse. It's a knockdown. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Did you see that? Jump in for just a second. Let me jump in for just a second. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break it.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he will hold here, and good thing he did because he was getting beaten up.
You've got to save that in the back because if you ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those clinches, do it on the blind side of the referee, then let go.
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws.
And what a shock. Another clinch.
Now, sometimes styles make fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
Tried to score with the uppercut. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he... Hey, sometimes the best thing you can do is to grab your opponent.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything.
And they got caught! As we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four, five,
not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go. Because
And a good decision here to hold on.
what you've got to do is you're doing it to get an advantage. The comparison is probably football. Ballers will pretend to hit and roll around 6 or 7 times just to get the advantage with the referee, so he tells them off. In fight game, I've got to get you to the point where you're complaining, you're getting frustrated, you try and book me, you try and bite me, you try and do something out of character where the referee jumps on you and takes a point off you. That's the whole name of the game. Or even make you tired. There's a tactic to do it. Trust me, in the gym, these guys do a lot more and it's a lot rougher.
That jab won't score. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting the shots go.
Just missed with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter.
And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Another scoring shot there. Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for...
And once again, he gets clinched.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Misses with the jab. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of... A chance to make history. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. As we take another look, you can see it. The body shot was pitch perfect, and it won him the fight.
That's lights out right there.
So he's back up, but at some point, Johnny, he's got to live to fight another day, doesn't he?
He's got to waste time. Step behind.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for him. Stumbling around in potholes. You Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done it...
Oh, my! That's a game changer! Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
The defense failed them. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that over and over again.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Shot. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Good, look at his corner. 3 instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Smart move to grab a hold of your opponent, but obviously you can't do that too often. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So that's a 10-8 round. Got to turn things around here, Johnny. What do they do?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Throws the jab, but does not score. That jab misses. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. What a massive upset this would be. They've avoided nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Very close round. And he scores with the counter. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.